Oh,
Good
Ian's here
morning.
already.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Yay, Sandy.
Good morning to you. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
If he said ain't me.
Oh, at least I wasn't saying something stupid that repeated and repeated.
I know. I have to mute myself, set it up on Facebook, share mine out. Good morning. Good morning, Monique and Ian. Um, Ian, I love, love, love the thumbnail. The thumbnail fit perfect. It is beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice job, Ian.
Sandy didn't like my hat. She said her hat looks better. But Sandy, I have to admit,
My hat.
that's your hat. That is your hat. I'll send you a flower to put on it. And you guys, Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
I love my Bob Ross shirt. Love it.
I just love his hair.
Yesterday, Bruce said he's got Bob Ross shirts. He's got a tie-dyed one. He's got cups. He's got all kind of stuff, Bob Ross. Good morning, Chris and Leticia. Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys.
Good morning, guys. Love you guys.
Hi, Chris.
Our songbird must still be in the bed. She's not doing well, feeling good. So that's Traci.
So y'all are stuck with me.
No, we're not stuck with you. We love you.
Leticia,
keep on saying we're gonna give you love cooties.
Oh, there's
no.
I was talking about.
Dang it. Stop it.
Hey, Bruce.
Bruce heard me talking about him. Oh,
hey,
Bruce. See, Bruce, my Bob Ross. It just cost me $17. That was shipping included. Shipping included. So I had to have it.
How'd it go yesterday, Bruce? Last night?
Yeah, Bruce, how did it go last night? I was asleep.
I didn't even know it was happening. I was in bed all day yesterday.
He was on Carolina, but he went on last night, Carolina Hillbilly, 1961.
Oh, okay.
And that was going to be the first time. Oh, see, he said it was great. He had a blast. Oh, I didn't know LA had an earthquake.
Bruce.
Good deal.
Now that I know that you go on, you better come in my chat. You've been busted, buddy.
Uh-oh. Monique's outside with her feet in cold water.
Must be hot.
So I didn't know there was an earthquake in LA.
I didn't hear anything about it, but
usually Super Dave. I'd go on Super Dave's channel and I'll find out. Oh, he did?
Yeah, it was on. Yeah, he did. He posted it.
You guys, Sonia. Oh, Joel's on. I sound like a squirrel. Good morning, Joel, my superhero. He's on Facebook. Good morning. Sonia might not be on.
How you doing?
She might not be on today because she was kind of running the fever last night and they're testing her and her daughter. They have to be tested.
Her and her daughter.
Yeah, for the big C. All right. He said he will soon, Sandy.
That will be a treat. Because we still have
you'll enjoy it.
I challenged him that
You will
we were going to
enjoy
get on
him.
together, and he was going to do a painting, and I was going to do a piece of jewelry, and see who finished first. Hi, Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Leticia said her son's girlfriend might have it as well. It's not gone away. It has not gone anywhere.
No, they said that the young kids are beginning to get it now
Oh,
because
goodness.
they thought they were invincible, you know.
Monique, I tell you what.
Goodness.
Oh, he said, I'm ready when you're up to it, Sandy.
Woo!
He done called your bluff.
Woo! Well,
Give me a few days to get back in
yes, she
fighting
is,
shape.
Monique.
And I'm supposed to be decorating an apron with on Bougie Bear's channel. So I got the plain apron. I'm glad I've been needing one. So I got the plain apron. So it will be for me to make something. Look, Boo, you and your little dots. Look, Boo, my little brother, Boo.
That's my little red-headed munchkin.
Good morning, Beth and Darlene B. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Dwayne.
Hi, Beth. Hi, Darlene.
I missed you yesterday.
Me and Sandy has had a battle of the hats.
I know. I was so excited about coming on with this hat, and then she put that hat on. It's like, really? The nerve of you!
Well, but
My hat.
I frou-froued mine up, and you didn't see.
Well, no, but mine's better anyway. Even without the frou-frou, it's better. I don't have to frou-frou to be wonderful. Just the whole essence just exudes.
Yes. Yes. And that makes you my WIW.
That is such bull. That is so far from who I am. That's that.
Oh. Straight up.
That was hard to get out of.
Straight up.
I know, but that gets you back for turning my face all red the other day. You guys, I love Sandy.
Oh, Leticia, so sorry, baby. Hey, Darlene B.
Leticia, everybody that has, all of us women, it's like almost an attack. Sandy's health and Traci's, and then the stuff that happened with LizzAnn in that short time. We're gonna get through it. The sky's gonna break with sunshine, and we're gonna get back to the singing the good mornings and lifting everybody up, and we're all gonna say, whew, that was a mighty rough first part of the year.
Well, spoiler alert, I read the back of the book and we win.
Yes. Okay, Ian said, what is the protocol for two girls at a party with the same clothes? He said clothes, but
one leaves and goes and changes. I ain't leaving. There you go. You look like some Scottish bagpiper now.
Yeah. Ian, what happens is People Magazine puts out a survey and said who wore it better, but we ain't worried about it because Sandy's rocking hers and I'm rocking mine. What in the world?
Yes, you
we
are.
all know I rock it better, but just
don't make me put on the blue hat.
Now I can't compete with the blue hat. The only way I can compete with that is because I gave it to you. I had it first.
Yes, so. And that is a frame of mine. That is a frame of mine that I have to be in to wear that one.
That's a Casablanca hat.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Good morning,
Uh-huh.
Destiny. Good morning.
That blue hat is amazing. Morning, Destiny.
Hi, Des.
And our little buddy, I'm sending it to Chris. I'm sending, so whenever you could jump in for a little bit, because I know you like when Sandy's on. He loves you more than me, I think. Yep, I
Oh,
think he
I'm
yeah.
loves
gonna
you more.
I'm gonna have to let the heathens out here in a minute.
Yeah, when it gets to
I know.
Cook with
Oh,
Catalina.
yeah.
Good morning.
hey, Cook with Catalina.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, I'm tired of people telling me about their camping out. I'm ready to go. Me and Kevin and Bailey. We need we need some camping out time.
Oh, yeah.
I'd go camping if we could get my bed to go. You think we could take
There you go.
my adjustable bed out camping?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Tell Kevin he'd put wheels
Oh,
on
that
it
would
and
be
the
a
trailer
hoot.
hitch.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess I
Trailer hitch
would.
on there and stick you right on out there in that bed.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning.
You'd be like
Um
Granny clamping up there in her rocking chair.
um Dwayne, I haven't heard from her this morning. So she's still sleeping in. And so we just got to keep praying for that she'll get better. Catalina, where are you at? Because it has been pouring rain here.
That's right, Ian. You're right. If two guys show up with the same clothes on, they look at each other and they go, "Oh, dude, great taste."
Well, if it is a black tie affair, men have it easy. They
Yes.
So
just go
true.
rent a tux. Women,
Oh
oh,
yeah. Women got the dress.
Monique's wanting the rain. Yesterday it would pour
Oh
down. You couldn't
no.
even hardly see anything. You couldn't hardly hear, could you, Denise? I had Denise on the phone. Then it would stop. And then it would start again. There goes the weasel. Then it would start again. And it would just pour. Oh, she's in Houston. So Leticia said it's awful in Houston. Oh, there she is. Well, we have the workers back.
And
Yesterday
pop
they
goes the weasel.
but we do have the
Come on.
workers back this morning.
Come on. Oh, these dogs. Me and my dogs. They worse than yours, Sandy. I need a doggy door.
Yeah, I've got a doggy door on in the mud room so that they can go out and come back in.
Destiny, I don't want to go back to a tent.
Yeah.
If we were to take the Jeep, I'd rather just lay
They
the back
just
of it down and us just sleep back there. Can't go back to a tent. And Ian said their roads are melting. Well, Catalina, that means there was two women that had great taste.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Thank you. Me and Sandy's got the whatever you call these kinds of hats.
And
Mine's
Chrissy.
better.
MawMaw got this from Raven, and as soon as I saw it, I said, "Oh, that's my hat," and I threw it on. She said, "Yes, it is your hat. That's it."
Guess where I got this one?
Raven.
Yeah.
I mean, Where is she finding these great hats at?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to check Raven out more and let me see.
Yeah.
Good morning, Samwana. I pray that you are feeling good today, and I love you so much. Well,
Oh
Scott,
yeah.
you'll get positivity today. You just soak up all
Hey
the
Sam.
positivity.
That's what it is. It's a newsboy hat.
Yes.
Peaky Binder hat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Okay. You
That
guys
is cool.
hearing the kids. I'll be right back.
go let the dogs out.
Oh,
All right, baby.
oh.
Mama, Mama. Now we can talk about Sandy. Let me tell you about
Let
that
me
woman.
out. Let me out. They want out. They let me.
Oh, you guys, just
Y'all look.
whenever the rain stops, it's so humid. It takes your breath away.
Oh yeah. Cause it doesn't cool down at all. It's just hot, and then that moisture just.
Have any of you guys watched have you ever watched Peaky Blinders? It is on Netflix. It's actually there were Peaky Blinders I think it was in England or Wales. I forget where they were, but what they did, they were like a gang, and what they kept right up in here, they kept a razor blade like a razor, and whenever they go to fight,
Ooh.
off those hats would come. So yeah, and I looked it up, and there really was a gang back in forever ago called Peaky Blinders. Oh, see, Chrissy knows, loves the Peaky Blinders,
Man.
and oh, oh, Catalina felt like walking in an aquarium. There was a time I couldn't even hear me and Denise couldn't even hear each other. The rain was so loud a few times.
Oh yeah.
She asked me,
Especially when we outside, it's really bad.
you guys, I'll show you what I sent to Sandy, and Sandy was like, "Where is mine?" She said, "Are you resting?" I said, "Yeah, after I went here." So, not Sandy. See, I got Sandy on my mind.
Uh-huh. Me. Are you talking about me? What you sent me
Yes.
when I called you?
Yep. I said large. I did not know. Casey said, "Well, Mom, you said large." I said, "I didn't know it was this big." A dipped ice cream cone, chocolate dip from where's
From the Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yes. That was
Yep.
my favorite
Yep.
thing to get when I was growing up as a kid. My dad would take us to Dairy Queen sometimes, and I always got me a chocolate dipped ice cream cone. I was
That
like,
thing was,
Darlene, no, you didn't.
oh yes, I did. And that was so good. Oh my gosh. I didn't even share it with Bailey. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I have not eaten anything right today. So after that, I'm like, I should not have ate that. And then I did not eat Cheetos. Then I ate a Three Musketeers bar,
Mm.
and I finally ate me some cottage cheese.
You're making me sick.
I know. It's good. Oh, about cottage cheese?
on top of a candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
And ice cream.
And ice cream.
I would be sick from all that.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
the
me too. I'd be way past it.
cottage cheese settled my stomach and gave me the protein. And then I went and bought out Wendy's. I got me a half, like a taco salad type thing.
Oh my
Wasn't that
God.
great?
Yeah, my stomach's been upset since last night. I don't know what's going on with it.
Are you on new medication?
Yep, I sure am. And I think it's the meds that are messing with my stomach. So,
Probably is if you're not used to
Oh,
taking it
Leticia
anyway.
is lactose intolerant.
hmm.
I
I
very
know.
rarely ever eat anything sweet, but once in a while. But boy, that Dairy Queen ice cream looked really, really, really good.
I brought MawMaw an apple pecan salad with raspberry dressing from that's
Wendy's.
what
I
yes,
love it. I love that
that's what I
stuff.
brought her. And I didn't even ask her what she wanted. I just know.
I got one of those in the hospital. That was on the menu, and I had that. It was really good.
Yeah, they're really, really good. Mine, I couldn't really eat the lettuce. Mine was not good. So, but Mama's, she said, you know what I like?
I think I like the dressing. That's why I like the salad so much. The
All right, Leticia,
berry
Yeah.
bread or something like
be
that.
careful going to the grocery store and just know we love you. Love you, love you. Leticia she's been with me for a
Love you,
long,
sweetheart.
almost 2 years as well. So it's just hard to believe 2 years have passed since Casey started the jewelry. The truth. These lovely ladies calm the soul. Thumbs up and God bless. Psalms 131:2. Surely I have calmed and quieted my soul like a weaned child with his mother. Like a weaned child is my soul within me. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
the
you, truth.
truth.
I love every time that you come in and you give a message. Jonathan Roseberry, thank you. Thank you.
Jonathan. Lord, girl. Dude,
See, I
you's
did not
always
I did not
so
know
kind.
that Jonathan had been listening and not coming in the chat. I thought he was new
Yeah.
to me. He said, no, I've been watching. So thank you, Jonathan. Thank you so much.
Hi, Dawn.
Hey,
Good
Dawn.
morning,
Good
Dawn.
morning.
Good morning. Look, Dwayne, I ain't, I'm going to do a quick look at who's on Facebook. But Dwayne, I ain't studying you this morning, Dwayne. And how can you just not see it? I can't even share that, Dwayne.
That's why he sent it to you
He
while you
tries
were
to mess
online.
with you all the time.
He says I keep a pretty
Exactly.
good straight face, but this morning, Sandy, are you on your laptop or your phone?
I'm on the laptop.
I sent it to you.
Okay. Let me see what we got.
Oh goodness. You guys.
I knew it. It had to be something to make Sandy roll.
Sandy, Denise, you can't see it because you're on your phone. I'll send it later.
I
Dave,
know.
I just have one
Yeah, you can
question.
send it to me. I'll look at it
Do
later.
you measure up? That's all I'm going to say.
You guys, yesterday after we got off, and we were in the back in the green room, he said, "Nope."
Oh, dear.
You have to send that to me so I can see it later.
When we got off yesterday, you guys, I with LizzAnn and Denise, I got misty eyed, and I love all of you guys so much, and it means so much to me, you guys being here. It's not just my ladies here, but each one of you guys. Oh, Chrissy, thank you. You lighten my life. You guys lighten my life. I should be sending you guys money for coming on and making my morning.
Chrissy bought a
Oh,
bracelet
you.
from me, and she's left-handed. She's painting left-handed, and that bracelet is on there every time she paints. You're just
I've
a
seen it.
sweetheart, Chrissy. I don't think she's taken it off.
She is.
Who? Chrissy?
Chrissy, yeah.
Oh, that's like this ring. It never leaves my finger. It's all.
Dwayne.
Dare somebody to take it.
Dwayne, I bet I have your PayPal amount, your PayPal account.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, Dwayne.
Oh, I'm drinking nasty coffee this morning, you guys, but coffee it is. It just, I call it trash coffee. She said it's a wonder community. Let me see. Wonderful community. I haven't taken it off, Sandy, because mine is the best.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Here
is.
you go, Chrissy.
Jonathan says, Miss Sandy,
Sandy
hope
makes
you're
her
better
stuff with
soon.
love.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And she makes sure.
Anna Moore
That's
said,
the best part.
It's on the way, Dwayne.
No, we'll bump it up to a roll of quarters, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
I am not even looking. I ain't paying no attention to y'all.
Oh
Because
my
you
gosh,
just don't know where my imagination's going, and it's probably right.
Oh, no.
Dwayne. He's going to keep them coming. And I'm kind of glad if Derek was here, I'd just be getting ping, 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 ping to the right. I'm not even going to see Medea doing Today's Friday. Let's let loose and have
Yes,
fun.
it is.
And be appreciative of all of you guys that come
Get
in
the
here.
weekend started right.
We will over on your sister Blue channel.
What'd I do?
Because I love all of you guys, and like I said, Sandy, I said, if somebody social distance, they leave, that's okay, because you know what? Then all of a sudden, the another group, the painting crew come in. The Diana calls the artsy fartsy vibe tribe. That's what she called.
There you go.
Oh, San Juana, you guys are touching my heart this morning. You guys. Thank you, San Juana. You guys are just you guys are just too much this morning. Thank you.
My
No.
goodness.
I'm just speechless.
Well, happy birthday, dog.
Oh, happy birthday, Don. Let me write your name down.
Oh, that
Do
was
you see
How
what?
cool.
yes. I'm going to think of that every time you give me cooties. But it's not nice to do that because these guys can't see it. Maybe I'll
Very
put it on
true,
my
Chrissy.
channel later.
He sent one that said it's
All right,
fun to do
Tamala.
bad
Have a
things.
great weekend, sweetheart.
Oh, Monique's husband's
Love you.
birthday. Let me write these down so then I can keep up with them.
Yeah. But it's so much fun giving you love cooties, Sandy. Well, Monique, you tell your husband we said happy birthday.
Yes, absolutely.
Love you, Monique.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Whoop.
to you. Happy birthday to Dawn and Monique's husband. Happy birthday to you. And
But
Christo's thinking, you know, Miss Darlene, you don't sing. You don't need
You
to
go,
sing.
girl.
Oh, you guys. Hey, Nacho Victim. Good morning. Good morning, Nacho Victim. And how are you today? I hear
Evan
Mama.
must have got home. Hey, Mama.
Mama's coming.
yeah, there she is. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, y'all. Love you.
I
Good
love you,
thing you.
mostest.
She loves you mostest. I love you bestest. Good thing you don't have on the orange because Dwayne would have called you a traffic cone. But you have on the blue. Mama does. Mama's beautiful in blue, you guys. I love her in blue.
Yes, she is. That's a pretty color on her.
Oh,
I don't know. I like that orange on her, too.
Mama said big
Mama
hugs,
looks
Mama.
beautiful.
Dwayne's been naughty this morning.
Yeah, I may have to show all these behind the scenes on my channel. They know what we're laughing at
Uh-huh.
because it's just not nice to do that to them. We're sitting here laughing on an inside joke, and they're sitting there going, "What?"
Well, it's my favorite. It look that when they were showing the orbit chewing gum, sometimes
Yeah.
they push the limit on some of them. So I will show this one because it was a commercial, and I love this commercial. You guys can't hear nothing because there's no sound. She said, "Who are you calling a cootie queen? You lent liquor." That's how she said it. You lent liquor. So if you guys can pull it up on YouTube and watch the entire commercial before what they cut out.
Thank you, more. All right, Bruce. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Love you.
I'm
Yeah,
reading.
Have
Bruce.
a great weekend. And let you be
Oh,
blessed.
Mama,
Stay
Anna Mora. All right, Bruce. We love you. We love you, love you, love you. Anna Moore said maybe Mama should wear a hat
Hey,
to look
Tim.
sexy, like like all three of you. Well, we gave her sexy hat that she looked good in. I had to trade.
There's Raven. Good morning.
Uh-huh.
Good, Raven, do you recognize?
And this was not planned.
Uh-uh.
No, it wasn't.
But MawMaw looked good
Thanks, Tim.
in that one hat. I call it the pimp hat. And that got I had to send it to Sandy to get the other hat. Sandy, you look good in that hat, Sandy. I have to say, we did a good trade on that because you pulled that hat off real well.
Kind of like the fuchsia hat that I have.
I like that one too. Sandy can't get nothing without me saying, "Oh, I want that one. That look good on me, Sandy." Oh, you guys, it is a wonderful Friday morning. They started back on the roof. They came and started back on the roof, and it won't be long. Where's Tim? Where
Chrissy,
did Tim?
I've been called a lot of things, but I've never been called a train driver.
Hey, Tim, I'm telling you, I am all over the place this morning. Absolutely. Good morning, Tim. You guys, Tim jumps in because he works, but he jumps in to show support. He throws that thumb up, and I love you, Tim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Destiny's got to head out to get the rest of the stuff ready. Much love to you all, and as well as you. And I need to send this little fella to you, Destiny. I just got to take off all the stuff I stuck on it. I kind of used it to stick my earrings and stuff, but I need to send that to you.
Ian. She is coveting my hats.
Oh, yeah, and you're not supposed to covet your neighbor's other thing either. Starts with the A. It's in the Bible. So I don't look at my neighbors. You too, Destiny, you guys have fun camping.
I can't believe you said that. That could just go way downhill. If Dwayne is still in here, he could just destroy us both.
It's in there. It's in there. And yep. Hey, is that Pat doing that? I have to show that one. Is that Pat? I think Pat's got it going on. Pat's got it going on.
Is that what your guys do in your head?
You go, Pat. This morning he is, because I tell you what, I feel like I let me make sure I didn't take my nighttime medicine. Whew, you guys. Yeah, Pat's got it going. You go, Pat. You go, Pat. You go, Pat. That's Pat, the hamster in my head. Tony Grayscale comes in always. Tony, how do you always come in at the right moment of like, what did I just walk into?
A bunch of poo.
Grayscale, I talked about you too this morning. I love all you guys. All you guys that are new.
RT5?
Yes. Covet ye not your fellow man, are but the
Ian, stop it.
Catalina. In the South, we say, what? Now I will say, what? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Sandy, what's Pookack?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
There's Traci.
Good morning, Traci. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Traci. Traci, did you try the rags across your head and the back of your neck? You guys, Traci can't win sometimes for losing when it comes to her medical stuff. But I am glad the labs come back. I dreamed about it, so I am very, very glad the labs come back. I'm just not glad that you're having those headaches.
Thank you, Nacho, because no, you can't ruin my reputation by complimenting me. But
Oh, Dwayne's got a bad reputation. He is a very good guy. So, Catalina, you're new here. In the South, people talk about we squirrel because squirrels don't know which way to go. I get on one subject, Sandy knows. Jump to another one, lose my train of thought. So Dwayne said I had a hamster living in my head.
Dave.
Oh, Super Dave. Super Dave. Thank you. Super Dave. I talked about you too yesterday, Super Dave. I sure did. I said, MawMaw, is that you? Okay. I heard something sound like it fell, but they're on top of the roof. Super Dave, I said, people talk about grow channels as an ugly word. I said, you're not a grow channel. I said, you're just a family channel. And I am blessed to have found your channel. And anybody here that does not know who Super Dave is, he's the same today as he was when I first met him.
Yeah.
And Dave will hurry up and he will praise the name of the Lord and not care what somebody says. And yes, there have been
Traci.
There have been people that tried to call him, Bible thumper, and he didn't know what that was, and I explained it to him. But they can call you whatever they want to, and if you put God first, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Love you, Chrissy.
All right, Chrissy, go help Bruce, and I love you.
It would be pretty boring if we were all the same, guys.
Love you, Chris.
We're like a box of crayons. We all have different. We all have. Well, I'm glad you're popping and not pooping, Chrissy. But I have two little hamsters in my head. One is Pat that runs on that wheel full blast. Then there's the other. I think Dwayne named it Matt. Matt has sharp teeth. I don't let Matt out. Matt, no. We keep him locked up. So
Matt got to stay in the cage.
So Darlene B said, please keep her son in your prayer because he's about to go to basic training. You're going to have an empty nest. She's going to have an empty nest, you guys. but that's okay. She's got.
Oh, that's rough business. But you will make it. I'll get it.
Was that the
Devil, get behind me.
Yes, Beth, I am having an auction tonight. It may be more laughing and joking around than selling jewelry, but we're going to have an auction. Because I really haven't
That's
done.
okay. We love it.
We are going to, I
We
am going
love them
to
auctions.
auction off Dancing Matilda. So
Oh man, that thing is beautiful, Sandy.
I think she's pretty
Oh
fun.
wow.
You guys used to
She's cool. She the bomb.
whenever
She
we
the
got
bomb diggity, ain't that what they call it?
whenever somebody first used to come on, I'd say, "Okay, your family now. I need your social security so I can claim you on my taxes." That's what I used to say.
Save me on the taxes.
All right, you guys. This is absolutely, absolutely. I got to show this one. This is what Pat's doing in my head right now.
Honey, if I was in your head, I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
That
scary up there.
I mean, that is absolutely. Oh, you. Sometimes Dwayne likes to
They
try to
get
get me. He
lost in
likes to
my
get me
brain.
sidetracked or a loss of words. But I love them. I love them. You guys.
Amen, Monique.
Ooh.
Can you get this patch out and put it on my back?
Okay. Hold tight, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Now you guys know what Denise said yesterday.
Lord
Oh,
only knows.
now look, he is about to go to. He is about to go to corner.
I thought MawMaw was the only one that could send him to the corner.
Well, he called my head empty. Pat's in there. Thank you very much. That's all right. My husband used to say he could blow in this ear and it'd come out that ear. So I'm actually smarter than I found out after years later. I was actually smarter than what I gave myself credit for. I let my dad talk me into that. I couldn't think for myself, and then I married somebody I thought was big and strong, but no, wasn't nothing to him. Then I met Kevin, and Kevin, I let him do my thinking and handle everything. Which, hey, if I messed up, you know what I'd say? Well, that's what you get for me.
Good morning, Linda.
You're doing my thinking. Good morning, Sonia. How are you doing this morning? I know Tracy's still sick, and I had you up to send the link, and I didn't know if you still had a fever. If you don't have the fever, I'll send the link if you feel like it. Well, hello, Elizabeth England, that has joined on Facebook. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
Oh, there's that Daydream About Night Things is live. And every time I think of that song, I was singing it this morning. Denise said, I heard you sing. I heard you singing. Oh, and we had Van Life with Gina on yesterday, Sandy.
Really?
she is really nice. She lives in her van with her furry friends, her cats, and she's really, really a nice person. She says she's been running my channel every Sunday, shouting me out. Bless her heart. She's just so good. All right, let me try to figure this out. Ian said, okay, Ian.
That's a mouthful, Ian.
Ian, I'm trying to
Figure out what it means.
I love you, Ian. And look, I hope Miss Jackson understands that you have so many people. No, that costs more than a quarter, Dwayne. No, that word costs more than a quarter. Oh, Sonia. I do. I hate that you're feeling bad. I was supposed to have an MRI today, but I've got to call them and let them know that I can't make it. I was hoping it was here, like right down the road, but they made it for way down the road and I can't drive. And I was not going to have Casey not go enjoy a weekend. So he was kidnapped by April. So I'm going to reschedule. Yeah, I like that winky face. Thank you, Dwayne. I love you.
Has anybody got fireworks going on yet? You know, I live in a small town, 1,600 people.
Love you, Sonia.
And they started fireworks last night, and they'll go all this week and probably all next week too. Craziness.
I
My
heard
husband is going to run me ragged today.
we have a guy at Kroger. He has Down syndrome, but he's functioning. He's been working at Kroger for a while. He's a bag, he's a bag boy, I guess you call him. He was fussing about people already shooting off fireworks. And with the way things are going right now, it scared him. But his next door neighbor, it scared her so bad. She's elderly. She threw herself on the floor and was too afraid to get up.
Monique,
Oh my
the 4th
goodness.
of July is our Independence Day.
Yes.
So they shoot off fireworks. And so what, the 4th is this coming week? I don't know.
Lots of fireworks.
Gotcha, Ian.
They'll go off all over everywhere around here.
Let's see, it's next Saturday, but they started yesterday. So they'll go all through this weekend and then all through next weekend shooting fireworks.
Yep.
And the one last night that when they started, I almost hit the ground too because I come from Albuquerque.
Yes, you probably have PTSD about some of that. I used to think PTSD was just for
I
people
wouldn't
in the
doubt it.
military. I really did. But when I slipped and hit my head and that happened, it was at least 2 weeks. I could hear myself screaming in my head. And I wouldn't even go to that ramp. It took me a while to even go to our front porch ramp. And I still sometimes think, when I go down the ramp now, all I could think about is just holding on to the rail and not falling. I fell so many times, but that certain time, it was just different. It was different. So I asked somebody that had PTSD from being in the military, I said, I know this is not much, but I have a question. Is it normal for something like that for I hear myself screaming in my head still? He said, no, that's not unusual. And it did. It finally stopped. But I'm telling you guys, it just, all I could do was hear myself screaming for help.
Well, Sonia, I think it was the day before Christmas, just before I moved up here. I walked out in my yard and I heard 3 gunshots, and I was looking around, and the 4th one I heard whizzed by my ear. So, yeah,
Time for her to get out.
it was time to leave Dodge. Yeah.
And she had some wonderful
Yeah.
friends to help her. I was glad.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad because I was on there one night watching you. You was doing something. You could hear it. And you were in bed. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so scared because, I was scared for you.
My days are numbered. Not
Yeah.
that number.
Oh,
Denise, are
this
you
man.
vaccinated? Holy smokes.
It says in the Bible, our days are numbered.
That's right.
Yes, Monique said all of our days are numbered. We don't know the day or the time.
So
My husband just decided I'm standing out there. He knows I'm live, and he turns the blower on.
You guys, you know how
dude,
he even
help
loves
yourself.
to see cats jump up and be scared. I had the vacuum cleaner out one day and I turned my back to do something, and the cat she was nosy. She done got up on that shop vac and accidentally cut it on. I wish I'd had a video. It would have went viral. That was the funniest thing, that she cut that vacuum cleaner, and they're loud. They're as loud as that blower just then. Oh, Diana, thank you. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you.
Sitting in the chair.
all right, guys, I am going to bounce out of here. You
Morning,
guys,
Diana. Love you.
Please don't.
Weekend.
Please
What?
don't bounce. Please don't bounce.
Well, I don't bounce
Love
very
you,
high
Sandy.
anymore.
You
Just
get up slow.
get up easy and slow.
Okay,
Yeah.
I promise I'll do that today. All right, guys, I love you.
Love you, sweetheart.
See you later.
Bye bye, baby. See? She left before we could do the cooties. I knew she was
Oh,
going to
she
come
saw
out.
me do
I
the
ain't getting
cooties.
cooties today. She
She
got
saw
them
me do the
anyway.
cooties.
She
You
got them
guys,
anyway.
the hat behind us, that hat back there reminds me of Super Dave. I love that hat back there.
Yes.
It's a Super Dave hat.
Yes. He's up.
And
It
you
is.
guys, the thumbnail for this morning was courtesy of Ian. And Ian, thank you. Let me pull that up and everybody, I might have already been on, but let's see.
Bless my husband's heart. He just has no inkling of nothing. He's one of those people pops in his head. He does it or he says it.
Keithan
And I'm
gargled.
just like, okay.
Keithan gargled. Okay. And one day I had to mute real quick. He's outside talking man talk. All right, you guys. This was courtesy of Ian sharing his artwork with me. That's beautiful.
I love that.
Oh,
So beautiful.
Dwayne, if you weren't like that, I would not know what to do. There we go.
Amen.
I don't know how Ian became my personal, him and LizzAnn are my personal artists. How are
Hey,
you doing?
Ian.
Uh,
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm just getting
Diana,
myself sorted out
It's
because I've
so
got
good
to
to see
switch myself
you.
off here. There we go.
Diana, if you feel like jumping in, I think I sent you the link. If I didn't, let me know. Sandy said I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. You, thank you guys for making this morning.
So here we go. Where is my hat?
Oh, this one's sweet. Look at there. It says you the best. You the best.
Yeah.
That man.
Tanya,
So
Sandy
here we
has
What
go.
am I going to do with him?
This will have to do. Although it is boiling hot.
This will have to do.
There you go.
Whatever.
that will work.
There you go.
There you
I look like
go.
one of those commanders
just
off
fine.
of Star Wars. They wear these hats. Although they don't have these little fluffy bits here.
Cool, dude.
Look at that! Look at that! It's even got.
Got his
It's
little
even
ear.
got a thing like just in case it's windy.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Keep
I'm
the
all
wind out your
sorted.
ears.
There you
You
go.
guys, I have got
Because
to
it's
get
boiling hot here
busy.
today, obviously.
I've
So
got to
I'm gonna
get
have to alter
busy
it.
today, you guys. I've got to get busy. Oh, it's a pilot hat, is what Monique said, Ian.
So
It's a
it is.
pilot
Look,
hat.
it can go up like that as well. You see that?
Yeah, there you go.
The wiggly woggly bit
That's cool.
can either go down or go up.
Hey,
I am going to put
there
somebody
you go.
on today to play on my YouTube while I do this in here. I want this to be good when my son comes home and he comes in here and sees, well, Mama, you was able to do it on your own.
So this is what I were on about earlier.
He would be happy.
Oh yeah, that's what you're
Just
talking
that
about.
you
Hold
could
on.
do it.
What I'm amazed at is you take
Your
something
chin.
like
Yes,
that
you would.
Mm-hmm.
and then it's
I
just
love
like
that.
so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Monique said,
Well,
funny.
I'm just colouring things in. I'm a colourer.
Well, that's okay. Color
Well,
it
your
in.
coloring was great.
Colouring. That's all you're doing.
You're more than a colorer.
I'm not an engineer creating a bridge that will last 1,000 years. I'm just
Ian,
putting a bit of colour on a piece of paper.
Dwayne said he wouldn't be able to wrap that around his chins.
No, I can bet. I think I got the wrong. You know, at protocol, it must have been a day when my head were a little bit smaller than what it is now, and this barely fits me, and it ain't got any like room for movement. So this only just fits on me.
Well, it not come off.
Oh, good morning, Irene. My sister's on
You ain't got to worry
Facebook.
about it coming off then.
Good morning, Irene.
Hey, Irene.
What other thing? No, you know, here in the
Good morning, Irene.
UK, with oh dear. So I'm prototyping some great ideas. You know, when chips are down and we have to think carefully about things, and you know, what is it? Need is the mother of invention. Is it something like that? Well, here we go. If you've ever seen anybody doing surgery, right? When they're in surgery, they have a little plastic shield in front of the face.
Yeah.
So that they don't transfer any potential disease or anything onto somebody if it's a critical need. Look what I've got.
True.
Oh,
It's my prototype. That is just
Have
like
mercy.
a shield. Well, that's not very good for people who wear glasses. So what I've got is I've molded a piece of
Yeah.
Perspex to the shape of my face, and it just tucks underneath my glasses. So all I need now is something to tie it back. So next time I go to the shop for some bungee, I'm gonna like put some ties at the back of that, and there you go.
paint the out. Look, paint the outside
Hey.
of it. You paint it like an
Well,
animal
Yeah.
face.
What I thought about this is, you know, in nursing homes and things like that, where people have got things like Alzheimer's and various other things. What it is with people like that is they like familiarity, or they get really upset and stressed out. Right, so if somebody comes along with a great big face mask on like that, I'm caring for you today, even though they know them, they may not recognise them. Right, well with this they'll recognise them because you can see it. Look,
Oh yeah,
it's me.
okay.
It's me.
I gotcha. That does make
It's me.
sense.
Yeah.
So it's less
I
scary.
see it. Yeah.
That
So
makes
I
sense.
just wondered whether that was a good idea. I'm going to make one. It's prototype.
Well, look, when we finish up today, I am going to watch some paintings and I'm going to put some paint on that canvas, let it dry, do some maintenance around in here in this room. Mama, why's the hula hoop in here?
Hula hoop.
You ain't gonna do another one with the hula hoop?
Mm.
Mama did a dream catcher.
Dream catcher.
Oh boy. I love my mom's dream
Did a dream
catchers.
catcher with the hula hoop.
I've got one.
That's a bit. What, that big?
Yes, she
With
did
a
one this
hula
big.
hoop.
Wow. What with
Oh,
wool?
no, this
Oh
don't have the
my
beads in it.
goodness.
This don't have the beads in it. You know the hula hoops we used to have, you'd hear the beads going
Yeah.
around.
Rattle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Wait.
You're not rattling it. You're not
Does it?
spinning it or no. It might have
Yeah,
got
it
stuck.
does. Look.
You'll have to put little bells on end of it. Little
I
rattly
hear it now.
bells.
I can't hula hoop. You guys, I go out by
They do
here.
have the little things
No
in it.
excuses.
Look. I did
I
the
hadn't done a hula hoop in a
legs,
long time.
shoulders, knees, and toes to show where all I ate.
Mrs. Jackson went out not too long ago because she were afraid that she weren't getting plump, but she was just like getting a bit. Oh, I'm getting too fat. So she actually went out and she bought what they call it to do exercise. And she thinks that she's going to get fit by just doing that for like 5 minutes a day. No.
Yep.
I think you have to go to what's called a gym.
What does Miss Jackson do? We have not
Well,
found
actually, she has a fairly. I mean, she's only a little girl. She's not like E-man sized. But she's a critical care nurse.
Okay.
I.e., so if you go into like something
Awesome.
like accident and emergency and you're on edge of death, she's the making sure that you're took care of.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
That's amazing.
So that's what she does.
That's awesome.
Does she know how many people out here, Ian, that just love you to pieces?
Oh yeah, she's aware that I'm
Good.
on this and everything.
Because
most of the time I don't see her because she's like a night worker.
my husband, he tunes in from across the street sometimes, and he loves to see everybody in the chat, and he loves to see people that come up on the panel.
Oh yeah, we enjoy
And
seeing
he
him.
enjoys it. He enjoyed yesterday listening to Bruce and to hear about Bruce welding and stuff like that. He enjoyed it. Good morning, Annette.
At the moment, because she's a critical care nurse,
Hey, Annette.
we're
morning.
socially distancing ourselves from each other. Because if
That's
I get
amazing,
a cold,
Ian.
if I get a cold, right, that means she's got to distance herself and she can't go to work. So I'm at the moment, I'm down at my dad's looking after my dad.
Okay. Okay.
So I've not seen her for nearly 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, because there's no transport or anything. We talk to one another over phone every day.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
to check that we're still alive. But it's the best option, this, because that
So
means I don't give her any bugs.
All
She
right.
can continue to go to work.
So you're at your dad's. How
Yeah.
I'm
far?
looking after my dad.
All right. How
About
far
80
is your home from
about
here?
80 mile.
Okay. Okay.
It's not far. It's about an hour's ride normally. But the transport at the moment's all shut down. Oh, it's only just starting to get back to normal this week, literally. And I don't know how regular things are going to be at the moment because there's a backlog of everything.
Sonia said, "Does she work in the ICU?" I think he did say she work. Does she work in ICU?
What's that? Is that the accident and emergency? ICU.
ICU is where is they put them there. It's sort of like critical care. It's
it's a strange unit that she works in because it has several types of people going in. People who've just come in from accident and emergency, like people who literally have just had an accident.
Okay.
And people who are recovering from critically dangerous operations as well. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Oh, okay.
Where they need intensive, what we call it intensive care.
Yeah.
Intensive care unit.
We do too over here. Well, that's amazing. We don't.
Intensive care.
It's like
those that need intensive care gets ICU. It's just a intensive care unit.
Yeah.
It's like little by little, we're learning about each other, and that's amazing. And every little tidbit you learn, you feel closer.
I know.
You feel closer to that person, and it's like,
strangely enough, she didn't really want to do that, because she's a fully trained midwife.
Oh.
She's from.
Oh, that is great.
She's from Philippines, all right. Over there, she's a fully trained and qualified midwife, but she would have to go through training in this country if she wanted to do that, and it's a lot of messing about.
I think midwives are awesome.
Yeah,
I think that's the way to go a lot of times.
And I wanted to let you know that
I know, right?
That other face that you did, I love the faces that you do, Ian.
I'm just trying to figure out why I'm having some other. Oh, that's right. It's okay. Oh.
Can I share that one picture, that face that I like so much? You did, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I love this one too.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love it. The colors.
Oh, Ian, I like that.
Huh? So that
is amazing.
That started
I
out
love that.
as what they call a direct painting, where I just got some paint and just onto a piece of paper.
Yeah.
We aren't mapping it out or drawing it out, and then after that, it were all green. It was just a practice painting, and after that, I superimposed in Photoshop an abstract painting over the top of it, and that's where you get the color from.
Oh, I love it.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It is beautiful.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's the green. I didn't see that one. There, that's what it started out as. See, when you start out at something, it's already
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It
So
is
that's
already
the
beautiful.
literally a
Yeah.
direct painting where I just got a brush and went bump 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 onto it. Without drawing it out, and it's just about practicing shapes that. And I thought, well, let's see if I can take it to the next step and put up a bit of digital art over it. And that it's so easy
It's gorgeous.
once you get an idea of what you're doing, it's dead easy to do that stuff. Have a go.
That
Oh,
is. I love the way your mind works.
oh, Ian, what inspired this one? Look,
Come
Dwayne,
on.
you know you don't like getting messages from me because bless his heart, when he first would check on me, he would ask
Yeah.
the simple question, "How's your wing?" And then I'd answer him with a message that long. So then he just started saying
But a
boo.
paragraph that long? Yeah, that's
And then
me.
he'd say boo, and I'd say boo you. Ian, what inspired this one? This is that.
Um, what I'm
Oh,
trying to get better at and practice is atmospherics and light. You know, a real sense of atmosphere, and this picture as well, because it's been done during that period of social isolation. I tried to put that sense of isolation in it. I don't know if it does or not,
Do you know
but
what I? Do you know what I see when I look at it, Ian?
what's that?
That's my daughter.
yeah, I know what you see.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had
Well,
somebody
paint,
say,
Monique. I would love to see some of your paint
I
too.
had somebody tell me,
I
Ian,
think
or
it's
tell Chief,
awesome.
to tell my husband that that's what my daughter does. She gets up, does what the things that she's doing to wipe, to just have her mind empty, and that she just sits
Mm.
by a window and stares out. And that right there brought up a lot of,
It's a kind of I mean that's the kind of feel I had with the picture, because outside is the rest of the world and she's kind of like isolated from it.
she's stuck in her mind.
Mm.
Okay, you
Hmm.
guys, let me not get emotional.
No.
Art
Friday, Saturday.
art touches everybody in a different way. Ever since the
Oh
caveman
yeah.
started putting things in the caves, and um the spoken
Told the
word,
story with
Hmm.
it.
yeah, and art, and everybody sees things different.
Right.
Do you know how they started doing
Oh
that?
yeah.
It's been
I think it's beautiful.
they analysed it. You know that they used to do the hands on the wall.
Yeah,
That's one, right?
Yeah.
They used to mix up the paint that they made, which were basically just ground, bits of the ground, and they
yeah.
used to spit on it and go like that, and that's how they actually got the outline of the hand on it.
Well,
They've analysed it. It's made up of spit.
How cool.
There you go.
Well,
Pretty
Ian,
inventive.
I might, I might, if you don't care, I might, Dwayne, I might,
Ain't he awful?
I might use that as inspiration if you don't care, and have something to go by to do the painting that's over there. I couldn't get my head right about it, but that you did.
What
Um,
the girl in the window thing?
yeah,
I think maybe you could do like a silhouette of leaning out of the window, looking
Yeah.
at the rest of the world, something
she's
like
not
that,
wanting
maybe.
to see. She's not wanting to see the rest of the world.
Dwayne,
But what you do is you put the rest of the world in prominence to show that there's a separation between what she is and what the rest of the world around her is, and that gives
Oh,
that
Lord.
I got you.
separation.
I got you.
George, I'm sitting here. I'm on. That made no sense.
Well, it's very hot today here again. As tarmac melted yesterday.
Catalina, that sounds good.
Catalina, that sounds like real good. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning and welcome, welcome, my love. Catalina,
Hey, Lynn.
there are
Did you have a
all
good
kind of
birthday?
there are Catalina, there's so many artists in here, and it's like, even if, look, I did in my planner the other day, I cut out, because last Monday, I cut out the M&M man.
Yay!
And then somebody was showing, they were showing how to do peacocks just in a small way. So I did the little thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna start just adding different little thingies.
Well, that's it. Do little doodly things, and then if you need to, cut them out and collage them all together as one final piece. You don't have to do a Sistine Chapel,
Yeah.
get big thing like that. Do stuff that little pictures that you can cope
What,
with.
baby?
And if you need to get bigger, slowly but surely get them build up. It's very rare I do. I mean, to be honest with you, this right, that's about average for the size that I do.
Yeah.
It's about I see no further need with watercolor to make it any bigger than that, really. So, and yeah, I mean, I regularly do little things like these.
Ooh, let me make it big.
Oh.
I like that one. I think you had that one on there as well. What's the lady's face?
Yeah, there's a little bird.
Yep.
I weren't very happy with
Yeah.
lady's face because the eyes are not right.
Yeah.
She's wearing like some sort of I don't know cowboy hat, but something I'll work on another time. That.
And she looks angry.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a face on her, hasn't she? But
Yeah,
I've got
a
the eyes
scowl.
completely wrong there. So maybe I'll probably rub them out and have. Well, I mean, at this sort of size, it's not worth rubbing
Yeah.
out. I'll just redraw it.
Yeah.
And it's doing little thumbnail drawings and things like that sharpen up your skill. So, and then eventually, once you're confident enough to be able to tackle stuff like that, you can move up to bigger stuff like that.
I saw the finished product. You already painted one like that, haven't you?
Yeah, this is the drawing for it. I always have like a because I do the drawing separately, and then I transfer it by putting graphite on back of it.
Oh.
And then you're not damaging your watercolor paper.
Oh.
Because if you keep drawing things and then you go, oh no, I've made a mess, and you've got to rub it out, you may damage your paper. So I always draw mine out first. And once I'm happy that it's drawn out right, I just trace round it onto the actual final picture.
Lynn does not have Facebook, so I will show her the Lynn, you'll have to go to his channel. Let me share it. This is what it ended up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's and that's And there's a full tutorial on how to actually do that. So that's what I'm doing today. But here next to it is the drawing that I take it from. And you get on the painting, you get the drawing perfectly right. You don't go, oh no, I've got something wrong, because you've already checked it with this, whether it's right or wrong or not. And then you transfer it onto there. And then you're not going to have any problems with it. Yeah. Ooh. I'm getting muscle cramp in my leg. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow. Sitting in wrong position. So what are you doing for the rest of the afternoon? I assume it's afternoon now there for you.
No, it's still morning. It's 10 o'clock here.
Is it? Oh, is it?
Girl Nene said, you rock. Ian, you rock.
Oh, thank you.
He does. All right. It's time for
I don't
my
know if I'm in a bit of a meltdown. I might need to dab myself down.
I think I'll turn my screen to where I could pull something up to watch to inspire me. I might watch the thing where you did the girl. And I like the other one, Ian. It was like they were in a restaurant or like a diner.
Yeah, with the light coming in down from the sky.
And the one girl that was kind of looking out the window caught my eye.
See, that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to focusing on this year. This year I've got a theme of atmospherics and light and how it affects your painting. And I'm going to work on that all year as a main theme. And hopefully it'll help me to improve and be more aware of that particular thing within my painting.
Well, I loved it. Oh, thank you, Lynn. This hat came. This hat MawMaw bought from an auction of ravens. So MawMaw gave this one to me, and the one Sandy had on this morning come from Raven as well, and it was shaped like this but different color.
What you need to do is get some pearl or plastic pearl buttons and have them all over it, and it'd be like a pearly king and queen hat.
No, you cannot go out. No.
Have you ever looked them up, Norgus? I don't know whether you've ever seen them before. The pearly kings and queens. Look that up, and you'll be amazed what they do with their hats.
All right, let me look. Oh, when they had the royal wedding, I saw all kinds of them.
Oh, well, you have to have an hat for a royal wedding, don't you?
They're called pearly royal hats.
Pearly kings and queens, they're called.
All right. Here it is. Oh, my goodness.
Aren't they funny?
Oh, my.
They spend hours doing those hats. Absolutely.
I've got to share that. Oh my goodness.
Pearly kings and queens are quite famous hats, those.
Yeah, but their whole outfits. I got to share that.
Oh yeah, trying to do the entire I mean, some of them go really extravagant.
Okay, I want to see it.
Look at some of this. I mean,
so all that white area is they're all little pearl buttons.
That is, I have never.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness! I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, they're very
famous.
famous.
You inspired me. You inspired me.
You need to get old. I mean, you don't have to do them with pearls, but traditionally, you do them with little pearl. You know, little pearl buttons.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do one with whatever buttons you've got.
My goodness.
Oh, that's a whole family decked out.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
All right, it's pretty hardcore, William.
Gorgeous. Man.
Oh no, I don't want to accept
No,
nothing.
no.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? You guys, look at this.
Oh, look at that
Oh, has he done
car.
his taxi in it? Oh,
Oh, wow.
that is proper hardcore.
Look at that.
Oh
Oh,
my
my
goodness.
goodness.
That is, it goes way back, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's very old tradition.
Um, a dress suit and top
Yes,
hat
it
with
is.
60,000 smoked pearl buttons.
And that kind
Oh, my
of hat,
goodness.
that you were wearing there would be like basically the type of hat that they'd
Gracious.
Oh,
use.
okay. We don't want to see
It's
that.
just
Okay.
amazing.
No,
Oh,
just
oh,
be careful because there might be stuff on it that's
yeah.
you
Stop
know
screen share.
not family
Wow.
orientated.
Okay. But
Me either.
There you
yeah,
go.
that
That
is
was the first time for me, Pearl.
that.
Lynn, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
I think
So
if you ever go to London, sometimes they're out and about. They have little shows where they go around town wearing all the regalia.
it's it's so great that you brought that up because I have some caps that Kevin got in the auction with some more stuff, and I washed them.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking, what am I going to do with them? Well, I know what to do with them now.
I mean, you can go to you could put all sorts of things on. It doesn't have to be those pearly buttons.
No.
Go
I
to
have
a second-hand shop and pick up a boatload of random buttons and put it
I
on.
already have a bunch of buttons, so I'm
Hmm.
ready. I already have a whole bunch
And
of
see if you
different
can
color
figure
buttons.
out an interesting pattern for them. Because the idea is not necessarily to just do it as a random thing. They tend to have like patterns within them
Yeah.
and things like that. But you don't have to. I mean, it's
Huh.
your expression, isn't it?
On the
Yeah,
front
welcome to
of
the
it,
club,
I would do an
Dwayne.
N and then decorate around the N with different colors. That's
There
what
you
I'll
go.
do. See, you guys, I love getting ideas.
Mhm.
Got you all inspired now. That's awesome. You got a
We
whole
are,
weekend to be inspired to do something.
yeah, we're just all different personalities, but yet
Oh, my goodness.
what's the name of those people?
They're called the Pearly Kings and Queens.
Yes,
Pearly, as in pearl.
there you go.
And you could either put Pearly Kings and Queen hats, or like you've just shown, they also dress up the clothing as well.
That is, I've never heard of it.
Mm, very
Dwayne,
old.
you are my mess. You are my mess, Dwayne, and I love you. We talked about that yesterday. You people think you can only bond with somebody in person that comes to your house and sits and have coffee or tea with them and just sit there. But it's just as much as a bond as I have with all of you guys because what we're all visiting in each other's. Now Dwayne's supposed to be working, so he's at work.
Oh, if you look, I don't know whether this would be an interesting one. New Romantics hats. That were a movement where they wore flamboyanty kind of hats. New Romantic hats. It was a style that New Romantic. I don't know whether
Oh, I
but
see.
I always remember them wearing fairly flamboyant things. New Romantics.
Yes, and that's what I look up because that's the kind of stuff. Let me see.
Mm.
I love them. I love making these different kinds of hats.
Mm. They all look like fascinators for weddings.
I have one now. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get it out.
I keep trying to get Mrs. Jackson to get one for when we go to a special wedding do's and things like that, but she's not particularly a hat wearer. She might wear a bobble hat when it's cold.
All right, let me get this one undone, and I'll show you what I do every now and then to make. And I have I've kind of slacked off, you guys. I've been doing more hours. I've been on here so many hours during the day that you guys, sometimes by the time after 4 hours, I am like so emotionally drained, or not emotionally drained, but physically, I will be so tired and I have to go lay down. So, it sounds like a whole roof is falling in. So I'll show you the kind that I have made. And let me make myself big. This is one I made.
Oh yeah.
It's got the bird.
A straw hat, and then what do they call that material now?
That I don't know.
No, not the straw hat itself. The bow or whatever.
I don't know. It's some kind of ribbon. And then I did I did the jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
I added jewelry that matched the. So
that'd be a nice evening wear dress at a wedding. Why not?
My hair I got a hair button. But yeah, see, I made these and sold them, Ian. That's what I like to do. I haven't made any in a while. Let me see.
But those that you showed us on screen, basically they're just made of that ribbon. But they've got some kind of structure that they wrap them all around, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then they pin them into their hair, don't they, with one of those bands?
But
and we call them, what do they call them now? Fascinators.
I have two other birds. I have one that is a pink, and one that's a blue that I haven't used yet.
What, you can interchange that? Are they pinned in them?
And then when I was on with Destiny, and when her bird saw that the green one, he pitched a fit. He didn't care about the other color birds, but when he saw the green one, it made him so angry at me.
It might have recognized it as another bird.
He got jealous.
Probably.
I'm serious.
They can be very territorial birds.
He got jealous. He didn't care about the other bird. But yeah, that one I have wrapped up for sale. If anybody.
Have you had a look at fascinators?
Look at what?
Is that something that you have in America?
What?
Fascinators.
I don't know. I go to Pinterest to get, to see what people like or what they're buying.
Look them up, because I think you might like them. They're like very small hats that you have for weddings.
Oh, like, yes, I've seen this. Oh, let me get myself. Why am I big? Okay. The little bitty ones. I like the little ones that they'll wear to the weddings. Yes.
Yeah. They tend to be held in with them things that you put in your hair. Them hair bands.
Yes. Oh, good morning, baby. Kevin just popped in on Facebook.
We've been a wedding photographer. You get to know all these silly little bits about weddings, and
Yeah.
you end up like, honestly, I've actually dressed grooms with, they didn't know how to do the tie or the cravat.
Yeah.
And because I've been to so many weddings, I've had to, and at weddings, I always wear a shirt and tie and whatever, formal. And some people, they just don't even know how to tie a tie. And I've literally had to stand there and go, there, that's your tie done.
When the prince got married,
Mm-hmm.
William,
William.
the first one.
Oh, ginger one.
No, the oldest. The oldest.
The older one, William.
Yeah. When he got married, they focused more on the hats. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at the hats.
It's all about the hats. When it comes to royal weddings and big establishment weddings like that, it's all about the hats. I mean, men like, I don't know, men don't tend to wear hats. Sometimes you might have a formal hat that's a bowler hat, but you'll not see very many men wearing hats. But when it comes to ladies dress at weddings, it's a must to have a hat. Absolutely.
And I love it. I absolutely love it.
And there's loads of shops in England that actually, boutique shops that specialize in just wedding hats.
Yeah.
Handmade wedding hats for you.
Catalina, thank you for coming in this morning. And your family, come back anytime. We love you. And just, this is what we do. Just until I'm winded down. Oh, I get tired. It's like here recently, I just get it's like a I don't know what you call it. It's not exhaustion, but just
drained.
Yeah.
Well, it can be. I mean, if you're constantly having to talk and keep the conversation going, it's hard work mentally speaking, and that can have a draining effect on you physically as well.
Yeah, and
long term. So you have to. That's why it's good to have other people on to bounce off.
I'm doing my tea, you guys.
Are you having your tea? I thought you were a coffee girl.
I am, but what I did, Ian, you wasn't on the day when I showed. I get this celestial. It's called Citrus Sunrise, and it gives a good dose of vitamin C.
Does it really?
Oh, it's citrusy.
Vitamin C in it.
It's citrusy.
So what have they done? Have they just put some?
It has
fruit juice in it or something.
It has rose hips, orange peel, tangerine, orange and blood orange, with hawthorn, hibiscus, blackberry leaves. And I don't
really sound like a fruit a tea drink. It sounds more like a fruit drink, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not made. I don't think it's made with tea. They call it.
Well,
let me see how they call it. They call it herbal supplement, and it's caffeine free.
Oh, if it's caffeine free, it won't be. It won't be tea because tea's absolutely chock-a-block full of caffeine.
You can see. You can see with the tea bag that it's like
bits in it. Residue.
But it kind of gives me a break. It kind of gives me a break from the coffee.
Well, I suppose it's different. I like to have a hot chocolate occasionally instead of a coffee.
Yeah.
And I put various bits in like nutmeg and cinnamon and various clippings of other things in it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get away from some of the coffee, and
it's not
today
good to too much.
all we got left is
Well,
the strong,
I,
and it's not
I,
good.
I had a break from it, but I went and bought some more a week or two ago. But I'm trying not to drink too many. I'm trying to just have one a day, and that's it.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I think I've drank four large cups this morning.
Oh, that's a lot. I think
It
that's
is.
my outer limit, isn't it?
It is, and then of course this is all the way full with unsweet tea.
In
But
saying that, you're in a very hot area, aren't you? So you have to replenish your liquids regularly.
yeah. Well, I try it. Whew, if it's too humid outside, I just can't go out in it because some of the medications I take, you're supposed to stay out of the sun, and yeah, you get tired. And this is another hat, Ian. I'm going to do something with. See this little? I don't even know where I got it. So this one will be one of the little ones that sit to the side, and I'll decorate it all up.
You could put your little mini buttons on. You know what you can get? Sequins.
Oh, I have sequins and
Lots of little sequins on it.
Glitter buttons, sequins. There's nothing craft wise I don't have here.
Right. Oh, I'm sure you're full. I know, like a lot of crafts people, you have a huge amount of gear. I'm just glad. I'm just glad I'm an artist.
Jennifer, I love you. Thank you for stopping by. I miss seeing that beautiful icon picture. I used to drink a whole pot of coffee before I left for work. And then I would take a gallon of tea with me. And then when I get to work, I would drink more coffee, drink my tea, and it might be 5 o'clock before I'd go to the bathroom. I just
all right.
See, my body did opposite. It held on to all of the fluid.
Aye.
So I had to take the fluid pill to, because my body didn't regulate from what I drank to.
It did tell you when you were ready to empty.
No, it just held on to it.
Problem, can't they? It's only a chemical signal to your brain to say, "Hey, I'm full," and if brain doesn't tell it to empty, then it holds on, and then unfortunately, that's where you start getting things like urinary
tract infection,
things like that.
And the same way with Benadryl, or the off-brand Benadryl, which is for allergies. The only time I take it is if I'm having like an allergy attack or the seasonal allergies are getting me. But most people, it'll put them to sleep. They can't take it because it makes them sleepy. It's the opposite effect with me. So that's why one medication is not right for somebody else. So
it's all how your body reacts to stimulus that it gets, isn't it? I the other day, I'll see if I can find it, and then I'll where is it? Where are you?
I know, Lynn. Most people know. I never understood why they would say I drink 1 cup of coffee and I got to go. I never understood that. It's sort of like just hang up on the MawMaw. These people call all the time. Your warranty's about to run out on your car. I hear MawMaw back there saying, I don't even own a car.
A warranty's running out on a car?
It's a scam. It's a scam call. So that way they try to get you to send money to get you another, it's
get your bank account.
Yes.
Detail. Yeah. Well, just tell them, with new companies, I always like to have at least a 6-month free trial to see whether I want to continue with you and see how quick they stay on with you. I'm trying to find something because
See?
we had a sad departure the other day, and one of my teeth decided that it were going to no longer wanted to be part of the Ian Jackson collective.
Lynn,
So,
I drank it so much that I can drink it at night. It does not affect me at night. And that's what my doctor told me at the time, that I was just, you get immune to anything. So caffeine did. I'm
Yeah.
immune to the effects of caffeine as far as waking me up. It really does not hype me up.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel any different when I have a drink of coffee. Some
And
people are
tea.
actually fairly immune to it.
And tea is actually, Ian, they proved that tea, if you drink tea at least once a day, that it helps something else for women. It helps, I forget if it's heart problems or something.
It's got all sorts of properties, tea.
See,
I had an eye infection that were really irritating my eye. And it were making it feel like it had sandpaper in my eye. And every time it moved, it was really, really painful. Somebody said, get a tea bag, put it over your eye, wet, obviously,
yeah.
and let the tea drain into your eye. It stopped it from being painful, and it actually cleared the whatever infection it were.
And
I think it's the tannin in it.
And I was so glad that yesterday Bruce told me about because Kevin asked him, did you ever have to put a potato on your eyes? And what Bruce said was to take cream potatoes, but don't, mix up some potatoes, but don't put all the stuff in it. Just it's plain potatoes. Put it in a sock, and then put the socks on the eyes, and that kind of the starch in it helps people.
Yeah, it's the starch.
Yeah, with their welding, when they have like a welding burn in their eyes.
What's called archive.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do next time for my husband. I have powder, I have the instant potatoes. That wouldn't take nothing.
A lot of doctors will recommend that you put some. There are several vegetables that will work.
My husband is very cautious of how he does things, but sometimes you do have to.
It just, unfortunately, it's if you do welding occasionally, you are going to get it. It's as simple as that. I used to work in an engineering shop, and I didn't work in the welding, but there were a metal shield between us and the welder.
Yeah,
I were working on what's called a dip drill, and that's got a big metal rod that you lift the drill up and down with. And what it were doing is it were bouncing off at wall, bouncing onto metal drill, and hitting my eye. And I got a very light version of what they call archive just from that. And it is very painful.
Well, hello, Heath. My grandson's daddy, my oldest grandson's daddy, has just joined on Facebook. Good morning, Heath. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. This is what you're seeing is my YouTube channel. And I also the same time I'm doing it, you're seeing it. So this crazy woman. Here I am. But he's the daddy of my grandson that just graduated, Ian. I had a grandson to graduate.
Right. So were they allowed to graduate? Because there's been a lot of controversy as to how.
We went. They had the chairs. They had the chairs moved apart from each other. So,
what did he graduate from? What is it? Because
High
Uh,
school.
High school.
Yeah,
You see,
high school.
in Britain, you only graduate from university.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
guys don't have
Oh
where they walk across the stage and get their
no.
diplomas?
Would you? When we get to when I left, right? It's 18 now.
Hmm.
But when I left, it was 16. When you got to 16 and you'd done your exams, you left, and that were it.
Oh, wow. Monique said there too. Oh, hey. Hey, John. Hello, Kendall. Beautiful little Kendall. Dad's Vintage Garage is John.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious. John is as silly as you are, Ian. And his
Well,
little
it's nice to know
girl,
there's people as silly as me.
I was so impressed. He helped his daughter do the slumber party with all the
Right.
little girls, and he brought out all kind of supplies for them to do
Oh.
arts and crafts, and it was a wonderful video. So he's very, very good with his kids, very
It's,
much.
it's, it's nice that Dad can get involved with his female members of his family in that way, isn't it? Some dads can't always connect and bond
She
with the.
look, she runs her daddy. Is that not
Mhm.
right, John? she she is like a little 30-year-old. She's a 30-year-old in a little girl's body.
Some
Oh,
kids are like that, aren't they? You think, where
Denise
have you got
said
your years of wisdom from?
their graduation, they lined up in cars.
All right.
They were in cars and they were given their diplomas.
Drive through.
Yep.
It was. It was actually they all were in the cars. They had the teachers and principal and stuff wore masks, but they all lined up as they called their name. They drove up. They received their diplomas and a little gift,
Mhm.
and then they drove on. They went on through, and then the next one came. So yeah, it was just Alvin was able to go because he was in the car with them, so he was able to be there. But
Mhm.
you can only fit so many people in a car.
You can.
So because of the wait time and stuff, it was Boo Boo didn't want me to go because it would hurt me too bad.
It's not very social distancing, though, is it? Being in the
Well,
car.
it is. They're all masked up and have
Oh,
gloves. They're
fair enough.
gloved up. They're masked up. Oh yeah.
They checked everybody's
Oh yeah,
temperature.
honey.
They
I've
checked
got.
everybody. Go ahead, Ian.
No, go on. Go
They
on.
checked everybody's temperature before we went in. They didn't make us wear masks. But the thing of it is, when we left out of there, everybody was
Mhm.
scrooged together to get out. There was no social
That's it.
distancing.
No.
Well,
Not
see, with
really.
their with
I mean,
it was with their graduation.
oh, I tell you
Totally,
what, yesterday,
completely.
because it were absolutely boiling hot yesterday, uh, thousands of people went to the coast. And if you look at if you look up Bournemouth, social distancing from yesterday, you see
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of people on beach, thousands, and they were asking us, "What about what's I know we're only just coming out of lockdown, but how come you're not socially distant?" And they were, "Oh no, we're here for a party." You think they're going to be dead next week?
No, they having no kind of get together. The kids missed their prom. They missed senior day at school. They
Mhm.
missed everything. And my grandson was graduating with honors. That's a hard
All
pill
right.
to swallow. You
Mm.
don't get to see all that. And
That's the big thing over here,
yes,
Ian.
it is.
When they
It is.
graduate high school,
Well,
it is a big, big thing.
um,
Yes, it is huge.
if the thing is, when you graduate with honours, it's generally something that's done at university. That
Oh,
Well,
you get you
yeah,
get your degree, you go for 4 years to
yeah.
university, and you can do an extra year to be a master, and that's
Oh,
with
okay.
honours.
Well,
So you
see,
do 5 years.
in high school, my grandson was in gifted classes all the way through school.
Right.
And because he had such good grades, which he made A's, and he to graduate with honors in high school is a really big deal. I mean, you're everything. You wear the same gown, cap and gown, but you
Mm.
also have your gold, thing tassels that hang around your neck. You have your gold,
Mhm.
that kind of stuff, and they didn't get to do that, but they took pictures outside the car. JW and them took their own pictures outside the car. JW took his own. JW took my which is my son. He took his son's senior pictures.
Mm.
All that stuff. They missed all that stuff being done. So it was just. I hate that they missed all the good stuff,
Mm.
but I'm glad they're safe, they're healthy, no issues. So I'm very proud of that. That I am very grateful for.
I've got to say, I did. When I left, I did get like a letter from school saying, "Thanks for being here for the last 5 years. Uh, do not re-enter into this school or come within half a mile of it ever again."
Are you serious? No,
No,
Ian,
no,
you
no.
get me too.
And you're
Look,
so crazy. Look at there.
I was
You're
just
bad,
hanging on
Ian.
every word. I'm just like hanging on
Yeah.
every word. Look,
They just said, "Good riddance, glad. Oh, might be able to get back to teaching
I tell you
people now
what.
he's gone."
Oh no. See, and his mom is a teacher.
Oh my
She
God, wait.
teaches gifted classes.
So you guys,
She's an English teacher, and ooh, she's good.
that was
She's some
Kendall.
kind of teacher, let me tell you.
That was Kendall on her daddy's profile for real. He
Oh,
just got out of the shower.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kendall,
right.
girl,
Oh Lordy.
Kendall, you are something else, little young lady. Thank you for popping in.
She had
Oh,
John's camera, didn't she? Or his laptop.
Yes, she.
Oh, Kendall.
Oh goodness,
let's
she's
hope she's
been.
above 13.
Girl,
I
you are something
know.
else.
I think she might
She's a
be.
sweetie.
How old is Kendall? Real quick,
You're
John.
saying
How old is she?
Dad can give permission for her to be there, can't she? Can't she?
Well, as long as it's not on camera. She's 8. 8 years old.
8.
Yep.
Be very careful with that, because there's copper laws now where if a person under the age of 13 is present on the actual video, then there's lots of rules and regulations that you have
Yeah.
to
They
apply.
can't
Kendall, you're a
be.
hoot, girl.
They can't be seen. Creasy said, "What are you doing, Ian? Sick of seeing your mug laugh out loud."
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh Lord,
focusing myself ready for
Chrissy.
you on Friday.
Well,
Put your mind,
Creasy,
your mind
if
on.
I
He's
don't
just
see
being
him for a
Ian.
few days, if I don't see him for a few days, I have to send out the helicopters and check on them. You know.
Do you
Yeah.
know what? Friday is the only day I've got free at the moment. I'm so chocked up with stuff.
Well,
I
look,
barely have 2 minutes free.
Gracie Shack.
That's one thing about us. If we don't hear from the other, somebody gonna find out what's going on.
What is Gracie Shack's? I let me look. I should have
I
her.
don't know at the moment because she closed the channel down for various reasons.
Oh, Gracie
And
did.
yeah, but she's got a new one up, but she's not told me what it is yet.
Oh,
I think she had some problems with trolls. I'm
yeah,
not saying that's
yeah.
actually the case, but she
I
did have to close
understand.
it
My
down.
goodness.
But
I understand.
I don't think she's going to be doing any art either as well. I think she's just going to be a supporter rather than a person who does
I just love you guys.
content creation. Content creation.
I love when she's on with you and Diane.
Well, it's a bit madcap, isn't it?
But it's fun to
Some
listen
people like it
to.
like that, and some people like me being a bit more quieter.
Oh my goodness, Sonia says she fell asleep on the couch and woke up to Ian doing raspberries with big ears, doing the spitting.
Yeah. There you go. I'm keeping you
Oh
alert.
my goodness.
That's it. We're keeping everybody alert and focused.
You
Has it
know,
started raining yet, Chrissy?
Y'all just make my day better.
It's incredibly hot, heat wave level hot here in the UK, and we're hoping for some rain because I'm honestly, ugh, my shirt feels like I've got to go and like put it in washer. You know what I mean? It feels
so
all
do you have a
Don't say aircon.
Cool.
No.
you don't?
No such thing as aircon in. It's
I
pointless.
love you,
We only
Sonia. I
get
sure
2
wish
or
you'd
3
hurry up
hot
and get
days a
well.
year. But what we do is
Oh, Chrissy, now
our
it's
hot
hot
days.
again.
All your hot weather, right? It's like all your hot weather in one day. Boom. That's it.
Oh,
That's what we have. And it's like mind-numbingly, painfully hot. Take into account that we don't go above
Our
like
hot weather
25
wouldn't
degrees
be
in
so
summer
bad
normally.
if it wasn't.
It was
Our hot
35
weather wouldn't be
yesterday.
bad if it wasn't so humid.
yeah, the
Humid.
humidity.
It
You
was
walk
Humidity will
outside
kill you.
and it's so thicky, and it's like you walk outside. It's like you get a
walking in
blanket
the
thrown
street.
on you. Yeah, and you can't breathe. It's just like
There's no air there.
It's
Well,
very
so
we
heavy.
swap and change.
The
We
air
go
is
from
like
being. Sorry, go on.
so heavy.
Chrissy
We
said
It is.
European
Well, I don't
folk
need a
don't
mask
have
and have
AC.
humidity. It makes it
don't.
worse.
What we need is a good warm
Yeah.
fire. That's what we have more than anything else.
That
to
is
keep the house
amazing.
warm. Because we get fairly cold weather, especially where me and Chrissy are.
You know, I've watched
Hills.
these where people.
Oh, honey.
I've watched these
I got
shows.
my air conditioner.
I watch these shows on YouTube. I love them. To where somebody's buying a house,
Yeah.
like they're
Mhm.
moving from the city, like in the UK, and out in the country, and they're taking them to see different houses.
Yeah, to the country.
And you're
Yeah.
right. I just now realized in watching all of those,
Yeah.
I never see no air conditioning. They always have fireplaces. They want the fireplaces.
I mean, some modern houses have underfloor
Yeah.
heating and things like that can cool down a little bit, but there's no. There
Y'all
isn't
obviously
any real
must not
need.
get very much heat.
It does get hot. But what we have, we tend to go like from one type of hot to another, like prickly dry hot.
They don't have the humidity.
Humid, really, really humid. British weather
Yeah.
goes from one extreme to another. It goes boop boop really fast, and you don't know what to do with
Oh,
it.
yeah, because the humidity where we are is horrid.
Mm.
Oh, y'all. Humidity here is unreal.
Yeah.
Like Chrissy says, me and Chrissy. Well, it's not quite the Pennines where Chrissy is, but it's next to the Pennines. But where I am is the Pennine Hills, and that's like in the winter it's
Okay.
fairly cold.
Now, what about Wales? That's a small country, isn't it?
It is a small country, yeah.
Because
It's a fairly large piece of land, though. But it is.
I watched.
It's mostly mountainous.
I watched people trying
Amen,
to find
Monique.
houses there. So I love shows like that because I will never be able to travel. So I just love watching stuff like that. So, Chrissy, is Wales bigger than England? Let me
No,
look.
Wales
Chrissy
is
used to
a
live in
small,
Wales.
a small part of it's. You've got England, which is the main part of it, and then just jutting off to the left of England
Okay.
is the other part called Wales. It's off to the west side of England.
Okay, I'm looking at my map. I see Ireland is small.
All right.
Oh,
The
between Ireland and England, there's a part of that mainland, right, called Wales.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's not even showing on my map.
Well, it should do. It's not that small. Right.
Well, on my map it is. This map is not very, it's not very big.
Yeah, and it doesn't have all the places in it, but close to it. You can kind of figure out where it is. If you got like a
Okay.
point from here to here, somewhere in
All right.
between.
Christy said we're in 3 sections: England, Scotland, and Wales. Well, Chrissy, oh, what? Okay, let me see.
England,
Right.
Scotland, Wales. Okay. Look
Ah,
at it again. He's going to show. Well, you got to.
Yeah. Okay, and
Okay.
that's exactly how it's shaped. Yeah.
Okay.
that all that bit there, that big clump,
Yeah.
that is Wales.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's attached to you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to England, and up here, if I can hold it straight, just up here,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
above where Chrissy is Scotland.
Oh, so Chrissy, you're in
Okay.
Scotland?
No, she's in Northern England,
Okay.
right? If I that
Okay.
bit,
Okay.
right? See these dividing lines?
All right.
That's
Uh-huh.
Scotland. That's Wales.
Yes.
This here is
Okay.
Ireland.
And this is England.
That's Ireland, and that there is England. And
Okay.
all that, all
Oh,
that,
okay.
all of that is what they call the British Isles. Now, part of Ireland,
Oh, okay.
part of Ireland belongs to the UK. All right, I'll draw that.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting a history lesson.
Uh,
Yeah.
right, this bit of Ireland here is part of the UK, the United Kingdom of Great Britain. This bit of Ireland here, Southern Ireland, is its own independent
Uh-huh.
country.
Okay.
Scotland want independence and not to be part of the UK, and
Uh-huh.
some people in Wales don't want to be part of the UK, but they're still part of the UK.
Okay.
Okay.
As the British Isles, that's what, regardless of what the political back, story is, all of those islands are called
Uh-huh.
Great Britain.
Okay.
British Isles.
The British Isles, yes.
Well,
Even that bit there,
Okay.
which is not part of Great Britain.
Okay.
So they're all British Isles,
Okay.
but that bit there belongs to the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
well, I have to say this. When I worked
Okay.
I was so bad. When I worked at the conferencing center, you guys, whenever we would see different things come in, um, there was countries I wouldn't pick up on because I could not understand them.
Mm.
But Scotland and any part of the UK, I would grab those up because I loved the accents. I loved it.
Apart from the odd occasional person, everybody speaks English in the British Isles. You might have odd one or two individuals who don't. I mean, there is one or two other languages that are native in the UK. One's Gaelic. Is it Gaelic?
Yeah.
Gaelic.
So they still speak Gaelic?
That's spoken by some in Ireland, some in Wales, and one or two in Scotland speak that. You won't find that language in England because we obviously speak English, or allegedly we speak English.
All right. Chrissy said Welsh speak Welsh and Irish speak Gaelic. So would I be able to understand somebody that's speaking Welsh?
Completely different language.
Okay. But do they also speak English?
Yeah.
Have they adapted to speaking English?
Most people that I've ever spoke to from Southern Ireland speak English. Because we're basically one set of islands, and we've had a lot of history together. So even though we're separate countries, we're still pretty much connected. So you got, and it's only a tiny little area that map that I showed you could fit.
Let me let Keithan in.
That map I showed you could easily fit in any one of your states easily.
Ooh, girls. Mm-hmm.
That's how small that actually is. And you've got 52.
Okay.
Have you got 51 or 52 states? Can't remember.
Cool.
My husband just says hot out there already.
It will be. Do you know it's just calming down now because there's some gathering clouds. So I can just feel like cool breeze starting to come in.
It is 76.
Well, it hasn't started raining here.
It's going to be 88 degrees, but the humidity is 74%.
I don't know what it is in where Chrissy is, but it was boiling hot yesterday. It was 35 degrees, which is about 98 for you guys.
Woo.
And I know that's not particularly hot for people in America.
Yeah, that's why we stay in the air conditioning.
Yes, it is.
We stay in the air conditioning.
Yeah, but like I said, we deal with a lot of humidity where with the heat, if we didn't have the humidity, it would be easier to handle.
Mm-hmm. Well,
it's not as bad. But our humidity is always high.
Humidity just makes you feel like you're sweating all the time, doesn't it?
It's almost like you have cotton.
Oh,
it's almost like you have cotton
out,
over
you're going to be soaked.
Where prickly dry heat, it feels like you're being burnt. And when you get that,
you go outside in this humidity, you're going to be wet pretty quick.
When it's just hot, it can be the prickly hot to where it's just hot and you sweat. Mm-hmm. But when it's the humidity, it feels like you're breathing through cotton.
Yeah, it can be difficult.
Yeah, it's awful. It's like wearing one of them masks and it's all packed up like you got 4 or 5 masks on at one time and you're trying to breathe through it.
Hey, you know,
humidity is heavy. It's like
we
cut it with a knife.
I was thinking about this is a mask I've been creating just for those who've not seen it.
Good morning, sweetie.
My plastic mask. I was thinking about putting like things like this on it. Wait a minute.
I see the plastic. I don't think I could breathe through that. I'd have issues with that myself. It's not. It's wonderful. Yeah, I got you.
And I look like one from 1930s.
I'm
Um,
sorry. That just looks so
the
funny.
idea with this is you don't have it right tight to your face. You have the top
Yeah,
bit tight like that,
right.
so air doesn't escape from the
So the
top and
bottom, right,
underneath,
but the
and it
bottom
goes
does
out
it.
from the
Oh,
bottom
okay.
like that.
I get it.
And I can breathe
I get
perfectly
it.
fine like that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, as long as
So,
I had some space where I could actually get some air, I might be okay in that respect.
No,
But
I
I'm
can.
claustrophobic anyway, and I don't like
put
anything on
put
my
them
face.
on that thing like that, and they could end up being like uh,
That look.
for air filters.
On
The
his
other look like silence.
plastic mask,
The other look like Silence of the
Silence of
Lambs.
the Lamb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Silence of the Lamb.
right.
Oh, those things that they give lunatics to stop them from biting you.
Yeah,
Okay,
sneezing all
the good
over
thing
you.
about it is it's so humid at the moment. My face is so wet. I can just stick it on my face and it won't come off.
Hi, Dwayne. I love you.
Love you, Dwayne. You stay
Oh,
safe, dear.
oh! Did I hear a rumbling of
Oh, oh.
thunder? I think we're about to have the thunder that they predicted. So I just heard a little bit of. Oh yes, that's it.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
This is what happens in UK when you get really hot weather. Any cold weather that hits it against hot, it just creates a massive thunderstorm. So, and they did predict that they were going to be
I
very
love,
thundery this afternoon. So we're just starting now.
I love storms. I know people
Yeah, I
think
like.
I'm crazy because I do love storms, but I love them.
So you might hear the
I
odd
could sit
crack of
on the
thunder.
porch and watch the lightning and listen to the thunder and the rain falling, and
Mm.
I'm a happy camper.
One of
I
my
just thank
favorite
God for that too.
one of my favorite trips out with Mrs. Jackson, right?
Uh huh.
We went to the coast and we went to this thing called the North Landings at Bridlington, and it's
Uh
literally
huh.
where they used to launch rescue boats from. It's just like if any ships uh, in danger, they had this boat there, and it used to
Mm-hmm.
be a ramp that went down into the sea. And that particular day, it
Gotcha.
was a full moon, and it was closest the moon had been in many many years, and it were a high tide as well. And they
Oh
actually
wow.
they were getting like 50-foot high waves, and we went there, and
Oh man.
the noise and uh, the like the whip of the wave and the feel of it, you could feel a
Uh
blast
huh.
of energy coming off at waves from it. It was amazing.
Oh wow.
You
Hello,
could
yes,
actually
report.
feeling it hitting you.
All right. Here's Chrissy's eagle.
Goodness.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I love the
Oh, I
way
gotta
you
see it.
choose
Mm,
Oh
bright.
wow.
I
Yeah.
love the way you choose bright,
Isn't
bright
that thing
colors, Chrissy.
gorgeous?
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
See, we're trying
I
to figure
watched
out
her
whether
paint a lot of that. It was beautiful.
Whether Chrissy is a daddy.
Man, oh man.
Oh, so she said it was so hot last night, her paint was drying too fast.
Mm.
Hi, CC.
Well,
Thank you, yes,
CC,
report.
hey.
Thank you, thank you.
Good to see y'all, everybody this morning. Tanya, it's been really good to see you, sweetie. We've been
Yeah, and
praying for you.
I hope you get feeling better. Very much so.
Me
Has
too.
it started?
I'm
Has it
ready.
started? Has it started getting cold, Chrissy, there yet? Because it's definitely changing the weather here. It's gone from being very hot, and I can feel a really cool nip in the air now. And
Oh,
we're just starting to get
okay.
little bits of thunder here and there.
Oh my gosh, Chrissy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that were a particularly nice one that she did.
Oh, girl.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
She's amazing.
I love
Yeah,
the
all of y'all
colors.
are. I mean, I'm just blown away.
In saying that, we do need.
Y'all just,
It's been a
all of
while.
you blow me away with your art.
It's been a while since we had any lightning storms here, so it might do the garden some good with nitrates that get put into it.
Oh, yeah. Rainwater is very good for plants.
Well, oh, let's have a look. I like seeing when it gets stormy. I like seeing how fast it gets.
I do too. I do too.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to watch lightning on TV.
Mm.
But I saw
Oh, yeah.
when I was married first time and living in this trailer park,
Mm-hmm.
the trailer wasn't, the other one was very close to us, and there was, they call it ball lightning. There
Oh yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it got hit by lightning. It was like a huge ball,
Ooh.
and it was like an explosion, it sounded like.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it thunder. I've heard it a couple of times.
Ah, it's getting a bit aggressive now. You kind of need to close window. I'll be back.
All right.
Oh,
So,
dear.
yeah,
Oh, they wet through.
storms are so beautiful to me. Oh, yeah?
I like sitting on the porch if it's
Yeah,
just
look around
raining.
there. I was there milliseconds and my hands wet through.
Well,
I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go and dry myself off.
well, Keevan just come through, and he's already soaking wet from the humidity and the heat outside.
Yeah.
And the metal building across the street. He sits like an oven over there.
Mm. How's his friend doing that fell off the ladder? How's he doing now?
Out of the tree, he's at home, so that's got to be better. That's got to be
Oh,
better.
yeah, anytime
You
you can get
know,
home, it
Lynn,
makes you feel better.
Keevan will be during the winter. He's down there, like if water mains freeze up, then they bust. So he'll be in water knee deep sometimes in the winter time. Then in the summertime, when he's out there digging holes and stuff, then he's like soaking wet. Yeah, Chrissy.
Oh, out in
One
the
of the
tree.
workers
Sorry.
across the street, it was on his off time. He was doing some work for
Yeah, it fell
somebody,
out
and
the
he
tree.
fell
I
out of the
gotcha.
tree. He's really not
Mom.
he is not a tree person. He's not, what do you call him? My thinking's not right. When people that cut down trees.
I know what you're talking.
He is not one of them. So he was just up there.
All I can think
Monique,
of is lumberjack.
yeah,
I can't think of
well,
anything. I know, but I know what you're talking about. I just can't think of what the name is. What the
tree surgeon.
good
Tree
gosh.
surgeon. Yeah, he wasn't a tree
Whatever.
surgeon, and he probably didn't have the gear to help you not fall out of the tree.
Oh.
Yeah,
Were
he
chopping
wasn't.
the tree underneath himself?
So
No, cutting limbs and stuff up higher.
Okay.
We oh yeah, my nephew was they do roofs and stuff. My nephew was on a roof that they were redoing, and the roof gave way, and it's like a 2-story house, and down he came, and
not
he was in
Careful.
ICU for a while.
If you,
It was scary,
not
it was,
everybody.
and it's just Yeah, I mean, he's been doing it. He's not having any problems with it. He went back to work. He'd be right back on it.
Mm.
Um, but it took a long time,
It makes
very
a man
long
go
time.
through a roof. You got to be ever so
And
careful
lo and
where you
behold, he
I hate
had
to roof it.
leukemia when he was 4 or 5 years old as well. That he had to battle cancer, and he's been cancer free for many, 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 many years. Um, so, and then this happened. I said, anything bad is gonna happen to Logan because he has no fear of anything,
Do you know what?
Everybody,
none.
When you go through a life threatening situation where potentially you could have died, I think it actually it kind of like gives you a different sense of perspective. You,
Well,
you think, well, I could have died then anyway. So what's the,
oh
let's
yeah,
just go
he's.
forward.
Um,
Everything else after that
oh,
I
day is
tell
a
you
bonus.
something. Ian, my grandfather, whenever there was a storm,
Mm-hmm.
he would go to his truck, and he stayed in his truck until the storm was over.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason he fears them because he saw his younger brother. Well, they were all out on.
Oh, oh, we've lost.
all right,
Hello.
Chrissy, we love you. You have a great day. Great, great day.
Right, go and batten your hatches down, Chrissy,
Can
because
you
it's
hear me?
on its way. We lost you for a bit.
Let me go get this phone call.
All right. I'm not.
I'm
I'm not
about,
going to be particularly long before I've got to go and start the process of prepping myself for doing my live later on.
yeah, I am going to get off of here and lay down before I come in back in here and start working. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do.
Right.
But thank you for coming up, Ian.
No problemo.
I always enjoy it. Creasy, I should have sent the link to Creasy and told Creasy come up too. Uh-oh. Now MawMaw's done jumped on. MawMaw, we fixing to shut this one down.
You know,
Oh,
in America, if you're on East Coast, do you ever get to hear anything about the West Coast of America? Because nobody seems to know about this set of earthquakes that's happened over in LA.
well,
In
I
saying
don't
that, it's probably something that happens all the time in LA.
um I don't see a lot of news. I do Facebook. I mean I
Mm.
do YouTube, and then if I go lay down, I do Netflix. So there's no news. But hey hey Dee Dee, good morning, good morning. I have missed you. Thank you. I like the hat too. Love it.
Mm.
Um and oh, I love watching you and your daughter. You guys are great. And I'll give you the clap. I can't do the song, but I'll give you the clap. Mama, you done come in here now. I'm pooped. And my son made me stop saying delusional dispeller. He had to tell me, Mom, it is delusion dispeller. I just say stuff. Laura Beth, yes. Laura Beth. She knows what I mean. Laura Beth, let me show you my shirt. I have on.
Where
Uh,
did where did you get it from?
I got it from an auction,
Uh-huh.
and I
Is
told
it
my
one
husband,
that what is it one of Anthony's?
yeah.
All right.
Well, it was yeah. I was on Pittsburgh's, and I forget who was with him, but I when I seen it, I told Keith and I said $20. and it started out real low. So I got it for 12 and it was 17, everything shipped. But
Mhm.
and Brandy was standing there. No, that shirt is not worth 20. I said, you better upbid. I want that shirt.
Well, it's actually going rate for US prices of shirts that have got prints on them. That's fairly cheap because they start at $24, $25.
Yeah, I mean,
More
so
often than
hey,
not.
I love it because he's no longer here, and it's just I love this shirt. I sure do.
The Bobinator, as we call
I
him.
mean, yeah. Oh, oh my goodness.
I'm
Laura
sorry, I
Beth
had a phone
said,
call.
all right. Laura Beth said, laugh out loud. Well, I found out I have neuro challenges, so maybe sometimes I am delusional.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Girl, I
Oh, poor man.
I'm gonna tell you, I think we are all delusional from at one time or another. Lynn, it is my Bob Ross shirt.
Yes, it is.
The Bobinator.
It's beautiful. The
Beautiful.
the colors are absolutely beautiful.
Mm. Hmm.
I
I
was very
love the
pleased when
colors.
I got it. It was clean and it was packed well and everything. Because I don't smoke,
No.
and sometimes you'll open something that somebody has shipped to you, and you open it, and it's like a big puff of smoke, and it'll take me a little
Mm.
while to get the to wash it.
Mm. I
Let
mean,
a little bird live in that tree. He'll
Oh,
say,
yeah.
"I think I'll
you
put a
have to paint a
rock."
little bird onto it.
He'll say, "I think I will put a rock right
Or
here."
a little arrow and put some stenciling on it and say, "This is an happy cloud."
Yeah, a happy cloud. Lynn, no, it was somebody that was on Anthony's auction. I forget the guy's name. Oh, Laura Beth said, right about now, I'm fixing to covet my neighbor's beanie hat. Nor,
Oh, how cool.
this came from MawMaw got it from an auction on Raven's channel. Hey,
Hmm.
Griffin. Hey.
Hey, Griffin. Good to
So
see you.
MawMaw got it and showed it to me, and I got it. I said, "Oh," and I put it on.
Oh,
She said, "Yep, that's you."
okay then. Peace be with you,
And with
and
you.
we'll see you in another time zone, in another place.
Love you, Ian. You
Love
be
you, Ian.
safe, sweetheart.
Agape.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, hello, Pages.
Bye, darling.
Pages, films, and plastics. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you do comic books and stuff like that. I'll keep you up.
Oh, yeah. I'll check that out for sure.
So you like horror movies and stuff like that?
Uh, yeah, I'd even watch that.
Hi, Madonna. Hello, hello. I must be hitting the
Hello,
other time
sweetie.
zone.
You must have.
Welcome. Welcome.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, because she's got Chrissy's art, Vermont's art, Goswina's and grayscales. Girl, you need let me see if you got any of Ian's.
Oh, yeah. Ian's awesome.
Oh yeah, you need some of Ian's art up there too.
For sure.
They are
Oh, I
all
love horror
amazing.
movies.
Madonna. They are all amazing. I love them.
Yes, they are.
And you can go to any of their channels while they're painting and just sit there and relax.
Oh yeah, you
You
can get
know,
lost in it just watching it.
yes. Um, Pages. Not everybody. Excuse me. What have you got to do, lady? I forgot. Okay. Okay. Yes, we do. We got something to do. But Pages, not
Uh,
everybody, not everybody could say that their husband knocked their skull off and they could hear their skull bouncing across the room. But that's what Kevin did this morning. I have a place that I have these different skulls and stuff, and I'll show you. I am weird that way.
oh, I love horror movies. Yes, we do.
I keep this little buddy over on one little old area. My whole room's not like that, but I do have one little setup that I have a little bit creepy stuff. And I don't know how he always knocks this off. I don't know how my bulldog puppy of 55 pounds knocks it off, but they do. Hi, Mr. Angel. And my husband's so mad.
Oh,
I
Mr.
don't know.
Angel.
I don't know why you got
Hello,
this stuff
Mr.
up like
Angel.
that. I don't know why you got stuff like that. Because
I
I put,
like it
hey, I put the hat on it.
because I like it.
Oh, yes,
That's why.
Madonna. Madonna, there are so many people that are so talented and they are so
Yes.
loving, acceptable, accepting. And I mean,
Yes.
Bruce sent us a bunch of his artwork. Beautiful. I just got to get a frame to put
Yes.
MawMaws. And he even gave
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kevin one that was I have so many that I've been blessed with. All right. Yeah. Um, this one come from Artfully Yours with Diana. Let me show you. When I
Yep.
joined her. So that is an alcohol ink. And when I pulled that out of the envelope, I was just amazed. I was amazed. And let me see what these come from Bruce.
Yeah.
So sweet. All right, let me show you what Bruce sent, Madonna.
They're
And it came right
beautiful.
on time, my husband's birthday. I'll show yours. This one is my husband's. My husband loves the outdoors, and it came right on his birthday. And that was a very pleasant surprise.
Yes,
Th-
it was.
This one's mine. I got to put it in there frame. This one's mine. That's my peaceful, happy place. All
Love
right.
her lovely colors.
I love this one,
Yes.
but this one's MawMaw's because on the other side is MawMaw's.
Yep. That thing is
MawMaw
beautiful.
loves Indian, Southwestern. So this one's
Yes.
hers. Isn't it beautiful? Um, oh, you see that behind me? Those
Yeah.
these I had a bunch of them come from Louise Lewis. That's
Yep.
one of them. I'll show hers too. This one, and I got them when I was so sick around Christmas. This one, she does the and pours and then adds the other. This one's cute. at that. Winking.
Yep.
All right. Love you too, Sonia. Love you too.
Love you, Sonia.
And this one says
You take care, sweetheart.
you turn ashes into beauty. Let me see. This one's a shadow box that she sent me. It says faithful. The hat you see behind me, the brown hat, she made me that too. She gave me a coffee cup with some beautiful scripture on it. And these two. These are so cute. This one says,
And
"This is the day the Lord has made." That's what that one says. And these were pours.
yeah.
Yes, Lynn, I have got to find a place for all of my
Show your
artwork.
picture.
All the
Show
art,
your picture.
all the what picture? Oh, mine.
The one you did. Yes.
And this is mine. That's the one it took me a while to do, but that's me underneath my grandmama's vanity. And God always had an angel watching over me. Always.
Yep.
Always. My grandmama was
Beautiful.
my grandmama was
Yep.
the one that was the angel that always was there for us.
Yes.
And yeah, I want to have a focal point for all of this. I mean, and then Ian has done a few for me, and he will be sending them to me. I've got about 2 or 3 that he's going to
I
send.
know. I can't wait till that angel gets in here.
And he is so all of them are so gracious to let me show their artwork. And then
Yes.
Ian did the thumbnail for me for today's Friday Hat Day. So,
Mm-hmm.
and which was beautiful. And I copied it. I copied it. I love that face.
Yes.
I love that. So,
That is a beautiful picture.
and I want to show MawMaws. I got 2 of MawMaws, but I might do pictures and everything. But I am running out of steam. I need to take MawMaw to the bank.
Okay, you better get off then.
I have to cancel
Your appointment?
my MRI and the dog's appointment for Monday.
Yep.
I have to start canceling some things. So I love you guys. You guys have hung in here
I love you, sweetie.
almost 3
I love
hours.
all of y'all.
And
Mwah.
and you guys, I love you. You guys have touched my heart and the whole household. You guys have really touched
Amen.
the Crawley household every time you guys show up.
Ours
So,
as well.
so Mama, thank you for reminding me. I forget. So I love you guys. But and as LizzAnn says,
God bless
blessing.
you,
God bless you, your
your
family,
family, and your world.
and your world.
Till I
Until
see you again.
that's
Till we
right.
see you again. God's blessings, people. I love y'all very, very much.
Every one of you.
Yes, sir.